think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
Check 1 2 1 2. Peace, Quan. What's good with you? All right, I think we on deck. Can y'all let me know if y'all can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I know y'all can hear me on IG. What about YouTube, Facebook? Can y'all give me the thumbs up? Something. Somebody let me know. Something. Quan, can you hear me? Give me 1 second, fam. My system was acting up earlier, for real. All right. Rashad, amen. Peace. What's good? All right, Quan, got you. All right, this is Professor Griffin. Of course, this is Serious Minds are in TV, where serious minds attract serious minds seriously. All right, today we're going to be talking about Diamond of the pro-Trump duo, Diamond and Silk, dies at 51 years old. All right, if you got any information on that, please put it up on the screen so I can see it. But for right now, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. First of all, let me say thanks to everyone for the donations. Thanks to everyone for supporting the platform. As y'all know, I'm slowly trying to graduate off of this thing. It's ugly, really ugly. The thing is, and maybe y'all can help me with this. I'm gonna tell you what my ultimate plan is, but let me tell you in the interim. All right, in moving over to a different platform, a lot of people are not on those other platforms for y'all to get on so easily. All right, it's easy to get on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and where we can have the conversation. But a lot of times we can't have the conversation that I know we need to have. So a small portion of y'all might go over to where I could talk to everyone either on Zoom or some other platform, or Mighty Networks, or whatever other platform. The other people that might go to Rumble or some other platform, they won't let you go live. All right, so that becomes now the issue. All right, so my ultimate goal is to come on here and be able to, or Twitch or one of those other platforms, is to come on here and have a setup where I can take phone calls and we can talk. If you know anyone out there that knows how to set that up, can y'all contact me? I think it'll be better to kind of dive into the subject, read the articles, talk to people, either have a guest and have people call in. I think I would like that platform a lot better. All right. But in the meantime, between time, we're stuck here to having to do this. Miss B359, peace. What's good with you? All right, let's dive into this subject. All right. That's the first question I asked Mr. James Lewis. Sonia, what's good with you? Or Sonia, depending on what part of the country you're from. All right. So, hold on. Share my screen. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. So, Diamond of the pro-Trump duo, Diamond and Silk, dies at 51 years old. Okay. Raleigh, North Carolina, Associated Press says Lynette Hardaway, an ardent supporter of former President Donald Trump and one half of the conservative political commentary duo Diamond and Silk, has died, according to the pair's Twitter account. She was 51 years old. Just right off the rip, I have a couple of questions I'd like to ask. I really like to ask you, but I'm just kind of asking myself at the same time. When people in the news, and let me know if it's just me, I need some help with this. People in the news talk about Donald Trump. They always talk about him as though he's still the president. Okay, do you hear that like I hear it? They always say President Trump. Well, he's no longer the president, so why you're calling him President Trump? Because when I hear them talk about Barack Obama, they say what I just said, Barack Obama. They don't necessarily say President Obama. Is this something it's me, or is it something I'm missing, or what is it? All right, help me out, fam. I need to know. I need to know. They say President Trump, and then they say Barack Obama. I want to be able to give anyone that has held the office their proper just due. Yeah, I've never heard them say former or ex-president or former president. They always say President Trump. So once they become president, they never lose the title. Then, okay, we're going to listen out. That's a homework assignment for all of us, especially me. I'm going to listen to the news tonight, both the news domestically and foreign news. And I'm going to kind of listen for that. But anyway, Hardaway was known by the moniker Diamond. When I first heard that, to be honest with you, just don't hold this against me, I thought it was two damn strippers. That's what I thought. I'm thinking Diamond and Silk. It sound like two damn stripper names to me. I don't know what y'all thought, but that was just me. I'm like, damn. Trump got strippers riding for him? It's like caping for him? God damn. So, but when I saw them, I'm like, wow. Then I had a chance to experience their ignorance. I'm like, oh. Contrary to popular belief, women that strip are not necessarily ignorant. You said Queen Fatima, you said you never watched Diamond and Silk? Well, how could you not if you were following the president, the ex-president or President Obama run for the office, or Donald Trump, pardon me, run for the office? So, yeah, it's kind of ugly, but yeah, you had to see it. All right. No, you're right, Dexter. Doc, you're right. So anyway, I disagree. Just my experience. Now, I have experienced loud, rude, angry black women, but like I said, this plays into that. It's hard for me to buy into these gigantic generalizations and these stereotypical kind of things that they put on black people. Yeah, Quan, I know it's choppy. It was choppy before I came on. All right. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening. If it's choppy after I finish this, I'm going to do something short. Then I'm going to come back just on YouTube, probably from my cell phone. Earning firm face on the internet as a cable television commentator. Her promotion of COVID-19 falsities eventually got her dropped from Fox News, but she landed on another right-wing cable platform. All right. She and her sister Rochelle Silk Richardson rose to prominence during the 2016 presidential campaign cycle when they appeared on stage in support of Donald Trump, who embraced the two black women amid widespread accusations of racism and sexism. So I think that was a move to quiet black people down. Now, let me make a move by having two black women who loudly capes for Donald Trump on my campaign cycle, so black people will know that I'm quote unquote down. Way before Diamond and Silk, rappers were caping for Donald Trump. A whole slew of them. I mean, Donald Trump was a regular fixture in rappers' lyrics, and I'm sure y'all can name a few. So the idea now of him bringing these two women on is not necessarily strange or to the left. But anyway, she and her sister Rochelle Silk Richardson rose to prominence during the 2016 presidential campaign cycle. Hardaway's cause of death has not been released. Now, haven't you been hearing that lately? Haven't you been hearing that lately? Cause of death unknown. Isn't that what they said in the documentary film? Is it Dropping Dead? Died suddenly, pardon me. Dropping Dead is kind of harsh. Died suddenly. That was, they mentioned that quite often, that the news cycle will constantly talk about not knowing the cause of death. Well, how do you know it wasn't murder if you don't know the cause of death? How do you know she wasn't poisoned? How do you know anything if you don't know the cause of death? But are you afraid to say it was that other thing? Thank you, Gas Tactical. So all of a sudden now this cause of death thing is showing up everywhere we look. We've went over the last 3 or 4 people that passed away. Irene Cara. Help me out, fam. There was a couple of other people that we went over recently. Pele. A few other people. All of a sudden, we constantly keep hearing, cause of death. This is what we keep hearing. But I think they're underestimating the intelligence and the wherewithal of black people, just people in general, the human family. Gangsta. Well, we already know how Gangsta Boo died. That was apparent. But Fred from Earth, Wind and Fire, the drummer, Fred White, and there was someone else, another artist. I forget who it was. From the Pointer Sisters. So all of a sudden, this idea now of, not knowing her cause of death. I think President Trump was quoted as saying, "Our beautiful Diamond and Silk has just passed away in her home state, yada, 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 whoop, whatever Trump said. There was no better team anywhere at any time. No better team. There's something they know about black women, that if black women are riding with you, then you know someone has definitely got your back. Can someone tell me the name of the battalion, not troop, but the whole battalion of women that backed Muammar Gaddafi in Libya? Can someone tell me? Shout out to Smile Pharmacy. It's time for a detox mentally, physically, and spiritually. All right? Do that right now. Contact Smile Pharmacy. And do not forget to join the study group. It's on the screen. If anyone on IG needs the information, just go to www.seriousmindsedu.com. Join the study group so we can dive into these conversations a lot deeper. Because if Gas Tactical says it's the jab, then we need to go into it. We need to kind of get more information. All right. Once again, if anyone knows, any tech heads out there knows how and what system I need to use and able to go in order to go live. I don't know if it's Twitch. I don't know what it is, but just let me know. If anyone needs a consultation on mental, physical, or spiritual detox, contact Smile Pharmacy at www.smilepharmacy.com. It's SMAIFARMACY.com. The Amazonian Guard. A battalion of women with AK-47s. I think with our StreamYard. So someone says Stream Labs or OBS. Stream Labs. I'm going to look into that. I'm writing that down. Stream Labs or OBS. Come on, man. It wasn't no revolutionary nuns. Get out of here. Set in East London, big up. East London, peace. Philip Belgrave, what's good with you? Griff has OBS right now. He's using it as he speaks. No, Quan, I switched over. I forgot to tell you. I'm using Streamlabs. I'm using StreamYard right now. But now that documentary film, you definitely need to see. Gas Tactical, if you're still on, make sure you see the documentary film, Died Suddenly. I think it's on Rumble. But look it up, watch it. It's a very dynamic and buckle your seatbelt when you watch that one. All right? Okay. Jalu too, what's good with you? All right. So the article goes on to say the verified Twitter account had asked people to please pray for Diamond in a November tweet, but did not elaborate on the circumstances. The world just lost a true angel and warrior, patriot for freedom, love, and humanity. The account wrote Monday night, linking to a memorial fundraising page. Family, I don't think it's embarrassing for family members. Yes, that's the name of it, Died Suddenly. I don't think it's embarrassing for the family members to ask people to donate to the homegoing of anyone. It depends on how you want to go home. And I've said several times how I want to go home. All right. There's these pods. All right. And I wrote it in my will. There's these pods. Put my ashes in the pods, bury them, and let a tree grow. All right. This idea of putting caskets in the ground with tombstones it does something to my brain. So I don't know. Not cool. All right. Diamond had once said that, we were just going with our lives as usual. Then we were thrust into the political arena, all because we dared to speak out and speak up for what we believed, they wrote. Raised in the Tar Heel state, the two amassed a following of 347,000 subscribers on YouTube and leveraged their internet stardom to land many network television appearances and regular runs. That's just because you got 347,000 followers don't mean a damn thing in the internet world when you're talking about numbers. I know people with millions. All right. I know people with millions of followers, and they don't get the opportunity to be on Fox. They just don't. All right. So we got to understand that particular dynamic and how that works. All right. Remember, these people play checkers. You're playing checkers while these people play chess. All right, so let's keep these things in mind as we move along to watch how these people move. All right. So you saying DJ Highland, if you have two big, fat MC45s, big MC45s, best hype team? I don't know what that means, bro. That's way above my pay grade. But if they were your hype team, I guess, two black women, very forward and loud. Can't hear me? Damn, we on IG. They blocking the sound on IG also? Wow. How is there no sound on IG? Can y'all hear me now? That was ugly. Let me repeat myself. If you have two women, black women, that are hype men for you or hype women for you, I think it's loud enough for the world to hear. Yeah. Because they're going to continue to parade and push black people up front, especially if they're acting buffoonish. All right, especially if they're caping for Trump. After all of the disparaging, nasty, degrading, disgusting things Donald Trump has said about black people, i.e., shithole nations, and you still cape for them. All right, we don't want to run down a list of racist things Donald Trump has said about black people. Y'all already know what they are. I don't have to go run down the list. All right, but keeping the conversation and keeping everything in its contextual framework, hell, just look at it for what it really is. Thank you. Now, the network removed him from its list of contributors in 2020 after they came under fire for spreading false information about the pandemic and the vaccines. The duo had falsely suggested that the vaccines was man-made and that the rising death toll was a media conspiracy to make Trump administration look bad. Okay. That's what they were saying. Okay, and then this comes up. All right. All righty then. Okay. All right. I don't know. Brilliance wins. I don't know if that you're so brilliant about making that comment, but talk to me. Dudes hating on Trump? Oh, why not? If somebody disrespected your mama, wouldn't you kind of borderline hate on him? He says we will never get power if we worry about what someone. Well, we always should worry about what someone says about us. They say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me or harm me. That's bullshit. Words always hurt. So I don't know. Brilliance wins. That shit ain't winning. Look at Kyrie Irving. Didn't even say shit. Sent out a tweet. You talking about words hurting people's feelings. Look at what Kanye West was saying. So if words don't hurt people's feelings, then why the uproar? Why the uproar? You could go on YouTube right now. You can watch people actually physically getting beat up and beat down from using words. All right, there's laws on the books that people can get arrested for. It's called terroristic threats. And for your information, Brilliance wins. I don't debate. It's nothing to debate you on. All right, you can take that shit down to the left to somebody else's platform. I don't do that. That's childish, personally speaking. All right? So, it's nothing to debate. You're not going to tell me that words don't hurt. Look at the Constitution. We're written in as 3/5 of a human being. Those are words. And that shit hurt. Hurt your head, your heart, your pocket, your status in America, and every goddamn thing else. Tell me I'm lying. I did it, Quan. Words do hurt. Words have spirit. Words have energy. Words have vibration. Words have consequences. All right? I just finished doing a year long, or longer than a year, damn. But it took me kind of 6 months to formulate the idea of putting together the book I just released, You Are the Song That You Sing. When people sing, it affects you physically. The intonation of their voice, the vibration, the spirit, the words that they're using affects you. Am I right or wrong? So don't tell me people don't use words that can affect you and hurt you. Yeah. Words have power. Words have a spirit to them, an energy to them. All right? But every once in a while, you get a kindergartner that comes on here that want to debate. Notice anybody that want to look tough and sound tough, all right, and want to take down, I guess, somebody that people respect. That's what rappers used to do. Well, let me talk about so-and-so to get people's attention, and then if I do whatever, then I guess people will look at me. Stop that, dude. I don't play them kind of games. I don't debate. Everything has an energy and a vibration and a spirit and a frequency to them, especially words. If words didn't matter, then why did they change our names? Why did they change the names of certain deities in Africa? Why did they change the name of countries on the continent of Africa? Why didn't they let black people use their original tongue? Why did they beat us out of us during slavery? Why we weren't allowed to use our original tongue, our language, the 1,000 different languages off the continent? Why we weren't allowed to do this? If words don't mean anything. No, I don't want to preach. I really don't. But this is just actual fact. All right? So there's no debate with that. This audience that you come on here trying to convince that words don't mean nothing, you're talking to a different kind of audience here. This is serious minds. This ain't the play. This ain't fucking romper room. This ain't a company, Sesame Street. You understand what I'm saying? There are well-educated individuals that are on here listening. You can't play that bullshit over here. There's educated people here, intelligent people here, conscious people here. Anyway, so we send our condolences out to the family of Diamond. We have to be very mindful of where we give and lend and who we give our allegiance to. Once you align yourself with that kind of vibration and spirit, all right, you become a part of it. You become it. And since you put yourself out there on Front Street, every time people see you now, they associate you with Donald Trump and that particular energy. And it's not a good energy, especially when it comes to black people in America. But we know black people who voted for Trump. There was one brother, I don't know if y'all saw him, and please help me out and tell me what his name is. There was one brother loudly, boastfully, loud, challenging black people about Donald Trump racism. Show me racism. Donald Trump signed this law. for black people. Donald Trump did this. Donald Trump did that. Shortly after that, the brother died. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know the brother's name. I'm going to try to look him up. Where's my phone? Just loudly, boastfully, man. I think I saw him on TikTok or Instagram somewhere. I'm like, damn, bro, you caping for Trump kind of hard and heavy. He said, I want some of that racism. Give me some more of that racism. Wow. Do you realize how many necks were snapped, how many deaths, how many lynchings, how many people died, shot down, lives were destroyed? And then you caping for a man who wants to keep that energy and that same spirit and vibration? No, not Ben Carson, not Bendover Carson. No, not him. No. Damn, DJ Highlander, a nightclub owner here in Kansas City, told me I can bring Public Enemy, but not Griff, because his words hurt. There you go. And I'd like somebody to text me and let me know which one of my words hurt. Because if the truth hurts, then I'm going to hurt your goddamn feelings quite often. Plain and simple. And if you don't want to talk to me or be friends with me or be around me or invite me to your raggedy ass club because of my words, because of me telling the truth, then by all means do not invite my ass. Plain and simple. Oh, King Face is his name? Mega Money Mania, that's his name, King Face. Everybody look up King Face. I'm going to look up King Face. I don't know who King Face is, but I'm going to look up King Face. That's his name, King Face. Damn, since King Face dead. Yeah, that's him. Oh, he rocking with Candace Owens. That's King Face. I mean, he had the MAGA hat on and all. He was caping for Donald Trump. Loud, boastfully. King Face dead. Oh, he was a rapper. Where is he from, man? Mega Money Mania. Where is this dude from? King Face dead. MAGA rapper and Instagram star dies at 38 years old. God damn, bro. King Face. All right, King. Hey, whew. Hold on. Now you're piquing my interest. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out where do these people come from? Like, who are they? Like, where is he from? Because, hold on.
Why is he giving $100 million to low-income community? He's so racist. If he's so racist, why he's the president that reopened back funding for HBCUs?
So you're 100% for Trump?
150,000%.
Damn, all right, nigga.
Yeah. Who would you be for, Obama? What did he do? I'll wait. You tell me one thing he did. Oh, but he's racist. But yeah, he signed into law the jail reform law that freed over 4,000 people. 97% were black. But he's racist though. This is what racists do. This is the new era of racism. I need that racism. I like it. If that's racist, let me get more of that. Facts. This man is so racist.
And he ended it off by saying facts. Wow. I think we kind of take these words and use them kind of loosely, man. But that's dude. That's King Face. And it's like, damn, bro, you caping hard. I know. I kind of noticed that also. It seems like the people that rooted for Trump are dying, so they won't get behind Trump in 2020. I don't know if they're dying on purpose. I can't, Jones, whoever you are. Yeah, but dying, and I believe It was 950 people that were under investigation for the January 6th riots. Dude died at 38, though, and I'm just trying to figure this out. Anyway. Whoo! You said they're agents and they're recruited in college? HBC teaches a KK curriculum. We love regurgitating white people's talking points. The recycling of idiots. Okay. Idolatry. All right. My question is, what are they getting for this promotion? Wearing the shirt and the hat. Yeah. Shouldn't it be quid pro quo? Give something, you get something? Kinda, yeah. The enemy's public said King Face was a wannabe honorary white supremacist who had faith in the hokey pokey and died as a result of it. Oh, somebody said he had a kidney infection that spread through his body. Wow. Wow. Oh, so King Face was on Sonetta's platform. Okay. Wow. All right. There it is, fam. Y'all heard it for yourself, and it's just what it is. All right. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want to take a firearms class, come see Professor Griff. Text me at 678-557-2919. All right. You need to learn some kind of form of self-defense. Hopefully this summer I'll be having a class, a self-defense class for women, hands-on. All right. Hopefully I can take that to a few cities. Women just need to know some basic self-defense. I mean, there's some locks, some takedowns, some other things that I could probably show you. Definitely some knife techniques that'll get you out of some of them jams. All right. Definitely with the firearm. All right. Love you all to life. This is Professor Griff. Yeah, it's been eye-opening. All right. Some of these things. All right. So I will be back. Where's my list of things I said I might want to cover? David Beckham incident on the air on a flight. Someone hit me up and told me, and then I think Black Dot had said the judges thought in the trial of Young Thug, they're reading hip hop rap lyrics. They're reading rap lyrics in the courtroom. I wonder if they'll ever read any Public Enemy lyrics in the courtroom. You're right. Smile Pharmacy, we have to do our emergency preparedness workshop. All right. We need to get some Doc. If Doc is still listening, we need to get Smile Pharmacy, Doc. We need to get a few other people together so we can just have one day in one place where we do all of these things. Firearms training, emergency preparedness, stop the bleed, first aid, CPR. Yeah. All right, family. All right, it's your brother, Professor Griff. Serious Minds, RNTV. I love you all to life. And I am going to look up Streamlabs or OBS to see whether or not if we can set up a situation where we can take calls. I think it'll be very interesting. All right, love you all to life. I got to get ready to get out of here and get back to this album. All right, check out the commercials at the end of this. I'd really appreciate that. All right. Peace. Bless up. Voodoo Glitch. All right. All right, Quan, peace. Da, 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 da.
Check out Plant-Based BK on DoorDash. Create your own playlist from our winter soundtrack. Turn up the bass.
Greetings, peace and love, and welcome to Smile Pharmacy Apothecary, We've been here since 2019, and although times have changed and healthcare has evolved, our traditions of compassion and professionalism thrives on. You are always at the heart of what we do. Smile Pharmacy, we heal. Visit us today online or in store at smilepharmacy.com.
50 million. That's how many people in the U.S. suffer from chronic pain. Many turn to opioid painkillers for relief.
The evidence is not at all clear about the efficacy of these drugs long-term for chronic pain.
Mayo Clinic pain management specialist Dr. Mike Hooten says what is clear about these painkillers is the risk associated with taking them.
The problems of addiction, but also a related problem of accidental overdose deaths.
Keep your body in motion with Little Goddess's Pain Potion on littlegoddessapothecary.com.
Which means it's too strong.
Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
You are the song that you sing. Who are the artists that have learned their ABCs and put them into song? This children's book is designed for parents, teachers, educators, and gentlers, and mentors to use as a tool to teach the alphabet and bridge the gap between the musical ages.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence has initiated.
We just received some very disturbing news from Washington that the Supreme Court of the United States of America has stripped away the right and responsibility to protect its citizens.
The Senate passing the first significant gun legislation in the U.S. in nearly 3 decades.
Allowing ordinary citizens to carry concealed weapons into stores and malls, on mass transit, in daycare centers and hospitals, in polling places, or in bars and restaurants does not make us safer.
The Constitution protects an individual's right to carry a handgun for self-defense outside the home.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.